Hello everyone, welcome to the channel Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles. I'm Kishore and today we are going to solve a clone Sudoku created by Akash Doulani. The Sudoku has been taken from Akash's recently published World of Sudoku Volume 3. So following the success of Volume 1 and Volume 2, Akash has published Volume 3 now. The book has a total of 120 Sudokus, out of which 24 are classic Sudokus, and there are 8 different variants. So each variant has 12 Sudokus. So totally 12 into 8, 96 plus 24 classic Sudokus gives you 120. And each Sudoku in the book has been test solved by Freddie Hand, one of UK's top Sudoku solvers. So if you're really interested to solve some high quality handcrafted Sudokus and also check out where you stand with the world's best, do not hesitate to buy the book. The link to buying the book is given in the description of the video. The price of the book in Indian money is rupees 300. So what are you waiting for? Do get the book now. And for today's Sudoku, the online solving link is given in the description. If you want to try it out yourself, please check out. And please remember to subscribe to the channel. We'll really appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. The rules of the Sudoku are each row, each column, and each 3 by 3 box contains the digits 1 to 9 without any repetition. In addition to that, there are 2 shaded figures given inside the grid. These figures are clones, meaning the corresponding cells in them will have equal digits. So for example, if you take this cell, row 3 column 4, the corresponding cell in this figure is row 8 column 8. So both of these cells will be equal. The same applies for other cells as well. So those are the rules. With that, we'll start solving this Sudoku. Let me change the number mode. Okay. So there is an 8 in row 8 and 8 in row 9, which means that 8 must be in one of these two cells, but 8 can't be here. So this is an 8. An easy start. Which means that 8 must go into one of these 3 cells. But an 8 here forces an 8 here, right? Clone rule, but 8 can't be there. So which means that 8 is eliminated from here. So 8 must be in one of these two cells. Okay, let us write some candidates because the grid is very short on numbers. 1, 6, 7, 8 and 4 and 5 can't go into these cells. So these cells must be 2, 3, 9. Okay, this is interesting. So if you look at the 1 here, it can't go into these 3 cells, right? So which means that correspondingly 1 cannot go into these 3 cells. And you also know that 1 is here, so 1 can't go into these cells, which means that 1 must be going into these cells. So we are getting a pair now, 1, 8 pair. So this is interesting. Let me remove the corner pencil marks. So this will be a 1, 8 pair. Okay. So if you look at this cell, it can't be 1, 2, 6, 8. Can't be a 3 or a 4. So this is going to be 5, 7 and 9. So correspondingly this cell will also be 5, 7, 9. And this can't be 1, 2, 6, 8, 4 and 5. So this is going to be 3, 7, 9. Which means this will be 3, 7, 9. Oh, you have a 7 in row 8, which means this is not a 7 and this is not a 7. So let us look at column 2. Let us try to see if we can get something there. 2, 4, 8, 1 and 6. So this is going to be 3, 5, 7, 9. So this will be correspondingly 3, 5, 7, 9. But 5 is in row 6. So this is not a 5. This is not a 5. So I was hoping for a pair or a triplet maybe here, but nothing is there. So I'm trying to look at cells which are constrained, right? Very minimal possibilities. Okay, let's look at this cell. It can't be 1, 5, 8. It can't be 4. Also a 7. So this can only be 2, 3, 6, 9. But if you look at this cell, it cannot be 2 and 6. So which means that this is going to be 3, 9 and correspondingly this will also be 3, 9. and that gives a 3-9 pair. Beautiful, right? Beautiful solve. So 1, 5, 8, 3 and 9. So which means that remaining digits are 2, 4, 6 and 7. So a 7 can't go into these cells, so which means that a 7 must be in one of these two cells. And that correspondingly gives a 7 here. So let us make a corner pencil mark. Okay, this 3-9 pair is helping us now. It gives us a 2 here. So this will be a 2, which means correspondingly this is going to be a 3-9. Okay, let us look at row 8. 3, 8, 9, 2 and 7. So remaining digits are 1, 4, 5 and 6. So this cell can't be a 6, so it is 1, 4, 5, which means correspondingly this is also 1, 4, 5, but 4 is eliminated, right? So 4 is not here, and both of these cells can be 1, 4, 5 and 6, and this is not 1 and 6, so this is going to be 4 and 5. Okay, let me look at this cell. It can't be 1, 2, 5, 4 and 8, and it can't be 3 and 9, so this would have to be 6 and 7, and this would have to be 6, 7, 9. And this would have to be 6 and 7 again. Okay, we could have looked at this way. We have 3, 9 here, which means in column 1, there is a 3, 9 pair in row 7 column 1 and row 3 column 1, right? There is no other cell which can take a 3, 9, which means these two cells will be 3, 9 pair. So which means this has to be a 3 and this would have to be a 9. And that removes the 9 from these cells and correspondingly from these cells. So I can remove the corner pencil mark there of 7. And now these two cells must be a 2, 4. Okay, let us populate these cells 1, 2, 7, 3, 6 and 8. So these must be 4, 5, 9. Okay, 1 cannot be in this cell, which means that 1 has to be in one of these two cells, and correspondingly 1 will have to be in one of these two cells. Okay, the possibilities here in row 1 column 3 are very minimal. 2, 4, 8, 9, 1 and 6 are ruled out, and 7 is also ruled out, so which means that this can only be 3 or 5. Interesting. So the moment we wrote 3, 5 here, we got a 3, 5, 7 pair. Beautiful, right? So 3, 5, 7 pair, which means these two cells must be 1, 6. So I can remove the corner pencil marks now. And correspondingly, these two cells will also be 1, 6. So you have a triplet here, right? 3, 5. Okay, that's not helping us, but removing the 4 because of this 2, 4 pair. This is not a 4. 3, 5, 9 triplet. Okay, it's not really helping because we have already made the pencil marks. Okay, so 3 cannot be in row 7 and 3 can't be in this cell, which means that 3 would have to go into one of these two cells, and in column 9 3 will have to be in one of these two cells. And similarly 2 cannot be in column 7, which means that 2 would have to be in one of these two cells. But can a 2 be here? There is no problem. So 2 would have to be in one of these two cells, and correspondingly 2 goes into one of these two cells. So let us look at this box now. It seems to be very constrained. 2, 3, 6, 4, 7 and 8 are ruled out from these two cells, which means they can only be 1, 5 and 9. But this can't be a 9 because 9 is here, so this is 1 and 5. Oh, This we could have resolved, guys, quickly. There is a 6 here, right? Moment of Sudoku blindness. So a 6 here gives the 1 here. So this will be a 1. And this will be a 6. Which means you get a 5 here. And do we get anything else? This 5 gives us a 4 here. And now time to reproduce these digits in this part of the grid. So 6, 1 and 5. So 2, 4, 7, 3, 5, 8 and 9. So remaining digits are 1 and 6. And this one helps us now because this will be a 5. And which means this 5 gives us a 7 here, a 3 here and a 5 here. Beautiful, guys. So the one simple thing that we missed is giving us a lot of digits. Nice. So this 3 gives us a 3 and a 9. And which means this will be a 9 and this will be a 5. So we can remove the 5 from here and reproduce the digits from the clone. This would be 7, this would be 3. Okay, so let us write the candidates into these cells. 1, 3, 5, 8, 6 and 7. Remaining digits are 2, 4, 9. So this can't be a 9. So this is a 2 and a 4. This will be 2, 4, 9 and this is going to be 2, 4, 9. Out of which 4 is ruled out. So this is not a 4. And this will be a 2, 4, 9 because of this cell. But 9 is ruled out from here. So this is not a 9. And this is going to be 2 or 4. But 2 is in column 7, which means that this has to be a 4. And this will be a 2 9 now, and this has to be a 2 9, but 9 is ruled out, so this would be a 2. Superb. This would be a 2, this would be a 9, and that 9 gives us a 1 here. So 1 2 7 9 3 6 8. So remaining candidates are 4 5. There is a 5 here, which means this cell will be a 4 and this would be a 5. And let me remove the corner pencil marks. So 1 6 8 9 4 5 and 7. Remaining are 2 3, but there is a 3, which means this will be a 3 and this will be a 2. So I think we can write this now. The clone shape are almost completed. So this can't be 2 3 5 6. So it would have to be 1 4 7 8 9. 1 4 and 8 is ruled out. So this would be a 7 9. So still there is some life in the clone. So I think I don't think we can resolve this, right? Not yet. So let us look for classic 1 4 5 6 7 8 9. So these two cells will be 2 3, but there is a 3 here, which means this is a 3, this is a 2, and that resolves this 2 4 pair, 2 and 4. Okay, 5 is in row 1 and row 3. 5 can't be in column 5, so which means 5 would have to be in row 2 column 6. Okay, 4 cannot be in column 7. 4 cannot be in row 2, which means this would have to be a 4. And remaining candidates we can write 7 and 9. So this would be 7 8 9, and this has to be 7 8 and 9. Oh, you have 7 9 in row 3. That's convenient. So this will be 8 and this would be 7 9. I think we can look at column 8 now. 2 5 6 3 and 4, and we have a 7 9 pair. So which means that these two cells will be 1 8. And the moment I wrote that, I noticed this 1 8 pair, but there are very few digits in row 5 to help us now. Okay, it is. So row 4 and row 6 have a 5, which means 5 will be in one of these two cells. So, but 5 has to go here now. And this would have to be a 7 9 for column 7. 1 3 6 4 5 2 and 8. And there is a 9 here, so which means that this will be a 7, this will be a 9, this will be a 7, this will be a 9, and correspondingly this cell would have to be a 9. And the 7 here resolves this 6 7 pair. Okay, now we can make use of the pair 3 5 2 7 1 and 8. So remaining digits are 4 6 and 9. So in row 5 column 4, 4 and 9 can't go, so this will be a 6, and a 9 can't be here, so this will be a 9 and this will be a 4. There is a 6 here, which means this will be a 6 and this will be a 1. And we can fill column 4 now. 2 5 6 9 1 4 and 8. So remaining digits are 3 and 7. So let me write that. But 3 is here, so this will be a 7. This will be a 3. 3, 4, 9, 5, 6, 7. Remaining candidates are 1, 2, and 8. But 1 and 2 can't be in column 6. So this is 8, which means this is 8, which means this is 8, and these two must be 1. And the 1 here gives us a 2 here and a 1 here. So 2, 3, 9, 1 and 5 remaining candidates are 4, 6, 7 and 8. So 7, 8 can't go into these two cells, so which means that this will be 8 and this is 7. And these two cells must be 4 and 6 now. So 4 can't be here, so this is a 6 and this is a 4. And with that, we have completed this marvelous creation of a clone Sudoku by Akash Doulani. It had a really enjoyable solve path. I think the start of the Sudoku was we had to find the 1-8 pair, which wasn't easy to find. It basically involves seeing that 1 cannot be in these 3 cells, which means that 1 is eliminated here and from here, and we got a 1-8 pair here. So it was a difficult step to see, and the Sudoku had other deductions as well, like finding the 3-9 pair. So this is what handcrafted Sudokus give you: a lot of thrill, experience, and at the same time tremendous enjoyment. So please do check out the link to purchasing the book from the description of the video. The Sudoku is excellent. The book has excellent Sudokus. You'll really enjoy solving them a lot. So we hope to see you soon with the video. Take care until then. Bye bye.